We are live and there's no one on. Um, I'm Mainly Digger, as you already know. Sunday night live chat. Let's see. Went to the Kennedy States metal detector today. Found some crazy stuff, like just random things. I think I found another structure, but I found a pipe in the ground, newer pipe, and like a metal plate around it, like close to it. Someone's watching. Um, but yeah, it was, I don't know. I found a whole bunch of square nails, old square nails. Um, that was an interesting day. It's been a pretty much both 2 days I went to metal detecting. It was a whole bunch of stuff like where I just didn't know what it was. Um, but yeah, really interesting day. Metal detecting, crazy finds. Not even crazy, just like unusual. Like why would there be something there? Why is there a structure there? Or why was there a structure there? What was there? It's not on the old maps. Um, so I don't know. Maybe it was an outhouse. I was just digging in poop, old poop. Uh, privy privy dig would be cool. Would be fun. I've never done one of those. Interesting. It's just an interesting thought. I don't know. Um, but yeah. So end of May, I'm taking 2 weeks vacation. Right, 13 days. Um, gonna do some a lot of detecting, probably. Hopefully, that's my plan. Getting ready to move from Pennsylvania back to Maine in June, and then I don't know, maybe a couple trips, a couple vlogs, traveling vlogs before I go back to Maine. I don't know if I'm gonna have to end my channel when I get back there. I got to focus on stuff. I already have a job when I get back. I already know. I mean, the same job I had before, working at Bath Iron Works. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I won't when I get back to Maine. I won't be able to do as much metal detecting as I am now. I got to take care of my kids. I have hey finders keepers. Did you go metal detecting this weekend? Um, yeah, weird day at the Kennedy States today. I think I found another structure. I don't know if it's an actual structure or not, but I found a pipe that's like attached to something, like it goes into the ground. It's a newer pipe though, but I found a whole bunch of square nails, like old square nails. Interesting day. Probably just an outhouse. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's interesting day indeed. Uh, definitely want to get out magnet fishing. I was gonna do go magnet fishing today, but then I forgot about it. Definitely want to get in the water. Is it the same spot? Finders Keepers has a spot that he goes to that he's just like rain and silver, man. Is it the same spot? I could find silver like that. I was anxious after last weekend finding the coins the silver that last weekend. I was hoping I'd find some this weekend, but I didn't. Found a lot of iron though. Found a lot of crazy stuff. Found a car. I found a little toy car. That was pretty cool. That's the first time I've ever found a toy car. Oh, that's cool. Can't wait to get back when I get back to my house in Maine. My house in Maine's from the 20s. I think it's 1923. And I haven't really detected around it that much, but I can't wait to get back. Find some coins. I don't know. We'll see what turns up. Um, but yeah, silver, man, finders keepers. You're finding the metal detecting gods have been good to you, but cannot wait to get back. Um, so yeah, I'm taking 13 days vacation and then getting a lot of metal detecting done before I go back to Maine during that 13 weeks or 13 days. I wish it was 13 weeks. That'd be awesome. Um, a lot of like different places. Like I'm looking for places to go close in Pennsylvania. 57 silvers, man. The year's just begun. Like the detecting season has just begun. That's awesome. That is outstanding. That's a good season. Like, what's the oldest coin that you found this year so far? Or oldest silver you found this year? But yeah, it's want to get as much detecting as I can done in Pennsylvania before I leave. Maybe get a couple new spots. I don't know, or I'll just stick to the Kennedy states because there's so much property there that I don't like. I won't get the detected out. Seated quarter, 1875. That's sometime I will find an old coin eventually at the Kennedy Estates. That's my goal. Or a Civil War bullet. We'll see. We'll see. Something Civil War related at the Kennedy Estates. You never know. You never know. Um, but yeah. I don't have any interesting news about the Kennedy States. Just the I do have a primo spot, but it's not putting out. It's putting out weird stuff. Like not even like old relics. I mean, well, the square nails, but it's like it's just I don't even know like how to like even the property owners like I don't know what was there. Like it could have been anything. Um, yeah, the Kennedy States is an amazing spot, great history, but it's just there's so much years of history that are there, and all the years of history are in the dirt. So it's like spending the time to figuring out what was there and what could have been there and what like maybe I don't know that place is something else. It is something else. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely I want to obviously going to do more detecting on the Kennedy Estates. Some magnet fishing. I want to get some magnet fishing in before I leave. Um, some vlogs. I want to a couple of state parks. Maybe some forts, like old forts. I'd love to do some vlogs about some old forts. Chambersburg. I always say I'm going to do a vlog about Chambersburg, but I never do. Um, I, I'll probably I'll have to. I gotta do one about Chambersburg before I leave. Um, there's so much history in Chambersburg. Finders keepers knows he's from Pennsylvania. Everything at the Kennedy Estates is so deep. Near the house and the barn, it's well, not so much the barn. There's just so much like there's dirt and then there's gravel, like the big like pebbles um at the barn, but like everything near the house, anything like is at least a foot down. Like it's deep. But good news is the ace is hitting that deep stuff. Um yeah, it's crazy. The terrain, none of the terrain makes any sense at all. Um but it's just yeah, it's a crazy place. Like history and terrain wise. Like it's nothing I've ever seen before at all. I gotta I gotta dig deep for those the old ones. Um, but yeah, I don't know the coins I found last weekend weren't well. It was a further away, excuse me, further away from the house and on a trail, but they were maybe 6 to 8 inches deep. They weren't that far in. Um, but yeah, the I don't know. That place is something else. And I mean, it sucks that I've limited time here and limited time to detect. I would go there every day if I could. I'd go there every day to metal detect. Um, kind of want to retire early just to go metal detecting all the time. Yeah, come down one weekend. It'll be a good time. I've already told the property owner that I might bring someone down there or down to the estate, and they were all right with it. Um, In fact, they asked like once I was leaving if I knew anybody, and I was like, "Oh man, yeah, yeah, I do." Um, but yeah, the I'm taking vacate leave or vacation. Um, 13 days before June 1st, so that'd be a good time too. But yeah, it's the property owner's like, well, I want somebody to map this out. Hey, J Mart, we're just talking about the Kennedy Estates and the coins. Have you found any coins, J Mart? But yeah, it's anytime. Let me know. Weekends, or whenever. But it's yeah, the Kennedy Estates. It's such a big property. Oh, that's too bad. Maine. I know Maine, where I'm from in Maine, and well, where I'm usually from. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. It's still there's still snow on the ground. Like the snow's going away, but it's still cold. But yeah, my wife keeps. Well, obviously she gives me weather updates, but keep telling her to come down here because it's decent. She's like, foundations. I haven't found any foundations. But I just find like square nails, pretty much. I haven't found any foundations. The property owner said that there's a stairwell or a like stone staircase by the creek. Yeah, there's a stone staircase by the creek that doesn't lead anywhere. They haven't told me where it was, or I'd go directly there to see if there's a structure around it. But other than that, like I haven't found any structures. On the old maps, there's because you have the barn and then there's the road leading that the farmers use all the time, and then across there's actual structure there that I guess was like a chicken coop for a while, for a long time. I don't know. And then it might have been like I don't know, the owner tore it down, but like I mean, the property's been in use for over 200 years, so like it wouldn't surprise me, and it doesn't surprise me that I find possible structures everywhere because like it was a farm, and people live there. Like I've found all sorts of just random stuff. What's TWP? You talking about like the county or the because it's on two different. I think townships. There we go. It's on two different townships. One of them is crap. I can't remember them. Actually, the thumbnail that I'm using for this webcam is one of the townships. Um, I forgot what it's called. Um, but yeah, it borders like the border runs through the property, and it's the one of the property owners did buy like a junk detector on it, detector, and kind of went around the property, but not a lot. And it's like I don't think it's ever been detected before. This the owner said that it's like they don't know, like they've never had anybody detect on it before. So, but the property's so big, like you never know if they could tell, like if someone has like illegally detected on it. But like from all the stuff and square nails that I found, I don't think anybody's detected on it for a long time or at all. There's a lot of junk, a lot of like newer trash in some areas. So I like, cause like I keep looking at the maps and thinking where would people be, where would people hang out, um, and that's what I think about like at work. when I'm doing supposed to be doing important stuff, like I'm mapping it out in my head. I'm mapping out my next weekend. Um, yeah, it's what I do. It's what keeps me sane, really, at work. I mean, it's an amazing property, and like I'll get frustrated there, and I'll be like, wait, it's metal detecting, it's whatever. And it's hard, like, because a lot of stuff is like there's stuff that I want to do and I want to videotape, but like metal detecting videos and channels are like fishing or hunting channels. Like you don't like hunting shows. You don't shoot something. It's boring. Or fishing channels. You don't catch something. It's boring. So like I feel like I have to find stuff, and even if I don't, I mean, it's not really stressful because I'm still out metal detecting and it's fun. But like I feel like I need to look for stuff or to find places to look for things. And I mean, it's fun. I still find stuff, but like especially when you like dig and dig and dig and dig, you don't find anything. Like you like tonight today, I dug for at least 4 hours, and like I found some cool stuff, but like I didn't find, you know, I found stuff that I thought was cool and no one else would. I know. Hey, let's go digging, or let's go with the Johnsons. How are you doing? Thanks for catching my live feed. We're talking about the Kennedy Estates as always, um, and struggles of metal detecting. It's been an interesting day today. I found stuff that I didn't know what it like. It made no sense on the Kennedy Estates, and that pretty much describes the Kennedy Estates. Amazing historic property. A lot of stuff doesn't make any sense, or it will make sense when I find out what it goes to or where it belongs or why it was there. And I'm lucky that the property owner has a long history of being at the property, and they know the history of the property. I got I have ADD, so like I need like I have to focus on staying in one spot and being like I'm gonna do this, and then I'll be like, oh, look at that, that's a great spot. I'll go over there. It is a real bonus, and I'm lucky that this property is has played a historical significance in Chambersburg itself, and there's a lot written about it, or people have written a lot about it that are from Chambersburg. Um, how are you doing? Dunlam? Am I saying that right? I'm sorry if I butcher it. I know that it's. I love the history. I love the history in Chambersburg because especially like being so close to Gettysburg, because everybody focuses on Gettysburg, and that's. I mean, it needs to be focused on, but everybody forgets about Chambersburg and the burning of Chambersburg, and even post or pre Civil War. Like there's so much stuff here. Um, the industrial revolution, like all of that stuff. It's so much history in Chambersburg and the surrounding areas. I wish I had a longer stay in Chambersburg and in the area, but a year's long enough, unfortunately. All right, finders keepers, you have a good night. Um, yeah, I'm just thinking of different ideas because like I do metal detecting on the weekends because that's the most time consuming to make videos. So I got to think of different things during the week that I have to do. Like I did the rust removal this week or last week, and I'll do main videos. I'm running out of topics to do for main videos. I love doing the main videos because it was fun and I get to talk about Maine. Um, but yeah, so I gotta think of some. I gotta think of some stuff. Maybe we'll do some like Civil War stuff. Um, Maine, like Chambersburg or Chamberlain, who's from Maine. and his role. And I don't know. I'll figure something out. I got to. Um, but yeah. So I asked finders keepers this, but what are your some of your oldest finds? Mine was coins. Mine was the oldest find metal detecting. I had a coin find that wasn't. I found it at work. That was from 1935, and then I had the last weekend was my oldest coin find. I found a lot of soda cans. I found so many soda cans. Um, One of my videos, I don't think I put it in there, but I could literally trace the steps of a. It must have been some guy drinking beer and eating like sausages, because there was like beer cans, old beer cans, and not burners, Vienna sausages, like just everywhere. Like it was like a straight path, the same path I was taking, unfortunately. Um, but that's like, especially with a historic estate, you're gonna get that. And like half the stuff I don't film. Half the stuff that I dig up, I don't film because it's soda cans, beer cans, um, square nails. I'll still videotape or record square nails, but I find a lot of them. Pop tops, like just can slaw, like just random like metal pieces, or like I always hate the stuff that's so old that it just like once you touch it, it just like erodes away, like it just turns to dust, and you're like, man, because then like you got either like leave it there, but then your metal detector still picks it up. Yeah, um, that's true. That's fun. Most of the pie cans and cancel and stuff of just anything where like farmers have leaned up. It's where you find the good stuff too, where you find the coins. But like you're gonna dig a lot of junk. Um, and that's just how it is. Um, there's a especially at the Kennedy States, because there was a cable bridge. As soon as I get any probably 100 feet, or I'd say 50 feet, like anywhere near the cable bridge, I'll find old cable. Um, that's kind of annoying, trying to dig around there, because it's made out of like nickel or copper or like an alloy, so it rings up as a coin or a ring, and I get all excited, and then I'm digging up cable. Um, but yeah, it's a part of metal detecting. I love doing it. I just like, especially like I get so, because I'm competitive with myself. There's no one else out there, so like this weekend I wanted to find more coins because I found coins last weekend. It doesn't work like that. I still found some good bit of history, um, and there's just so much on that property. There's so much history, and there's so much property to cover that it's like I I can do what I can do, and then just like when I go, I go. Hadrian's Wall. That's another place, especially around Scotland. I want to go. That would be so cool. Hey Terry C. That's like just. I mean, not even metal. I mean, metal detecting would be awesome around there, but like just to go, like that'd be awesome. That'd be a good time. Is it like, okay? I'm wrong because I'm not from England. Is it like around like, doesn't it cut off Scotland, like lower Scotland? Don't really know. Just kind of. But yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, they probably have been detected, because it's a permanent landmark. Like like detectors know it's there. So, and they know there's history behind it. So like That's where I'd go. Like if I was new to that area or traveling through it. It's like there's a old POW camp here that was for the Germans and our higher ranking officers. And like when I first got here and I heard about it, it's the first place I went to. And I just found barbed wire, not barbed wire, but like um, pipes, old pipes and stuff like that that were a part of the buildings. And someone told me, yeah, it's been detected out. Hey, Skull Treasure Hunter. Um, but yeah, the those places are definitely going to get hit hard. And I mean, they're not going to find everything. So, there's always a chance you're going to find something when you go look there. It's, that's at least that's what I think. That's what I think. Oh, it's been hit 100 times, so I'm still going there. I'm still going to check it out. But, that's true. That makes sense. Um, it's like Gettysburg. Unless like, because like you have Gettysburg, the town, and there's like people who actually live in Gettysburg, privately owned property. Unless you know somebody who has privately owned property, you're not detecting on Gettysburg at all. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for my vacation coming up. I'm definitely going metal detecting. Take a couple, maybe do a vlog, like traveling vlogs. I want to get Chambersburg. I'm going to do a vlog about Chambersburg, maybe Carlisle, and then a couple of state parks. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what comes up. Like it. I don't know. Like in some places, like in Maine, it's a historic property, but it's privately owned. And I know that you can get permission, even though it's a historic property, from the owner. I don't know about that, how it is here in Pennsylvania. I haven't had to deal with that. But like Maine, like you can call them and be like, hey, because it's just considered private property, but it's on the historic registry. I don't know. It's weird. All right, I got to get up early. I'm gonna go work tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining my live feed. It's been great to talk to you. Thank you for watching my videos. I will check out your video, Terry C. Um, oh man, that's a good find. 18th century set of copper. All right, I gotta go. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching.